Coach, congratulations on picking up the club's first postseason victory. Can you just talk about a little bit of the momentum that the team has right now going into the semifinal against San Antonio?
Yes, we're happy that we're doing well, we're playing well, we look much better as a team, and now we look a much better team in all aspects. So that's what we were dreaming and working throughout the season, and it took time, but we made it. So, which is the most important. And right now we're a good team, and we can face any team in this league, and we believe in our capacity, our skills, and our shape and our level, and that is important to face the Saturday's game against San Antonio.
And the last question I do have for you, Elvis Amo, he came in and gave you an important 40 to 30 minutes in Phoenix. How do you see his condition for facing San Antonio?
He's fine. He's totally fine. And, the sad part is we won't have Christian Sorto because he had to go with the Salvadorian national team. But it opens the possibility for Elvis to step up, and it is fine. Obviously, we don't want to lose players. We have lost Jonas. Now we lost Christian. Hopefully we don't need to. Hopefully we won't lose any other player for any other circumstance.
I can go next. Hey, Coach, it must be satisfying to see your results come to fruition at this late stage. What are some things early in the season, key things that you wanted to address that now you look back and say, see, this is the reason why we're here?
I would say almost everything. we were working on everything. We were pushing on everything. It was tough, it was difficult, but we knew that from the beginning. We need to understand that we were the last team to started off working, or we didn't start it off working. We didn't even existed. In January, we didn't existed. In February, we didn't existed. It was in February where we started to call players. And, we hire most of the players by phone. It is our reality because the circumstances. I'm not blaming anybody. It was the circumstances that we had to deal with. But we never complained. We started off well, which it was important. But we knew at some point that we needed to get exposed, and we would be getting exposed because you don't create a team through the phone and just practicing a little bit, just one day to another day. And it was tough going through the mid-season. It was really tough. Too much for us, I would say. It was too long. We suffered a lot, but we learned all together to suffer together, to just keep quiet and to find solutions ourselves. And we could find the solutions, and at the end we push the last part of the season, and that push is giving us a lot of rewards and satisfaction, and now we feel good about ourselves. So we hope to continue.
Yes, I'll take the baton here. Colin, congratulations on that playoff win. But what was the feeling like after the match, stopping those two crucial PKs and just celebrating out on the visiting field?
Yeah, I think it was a whirlwind of emotions. I think it was a lot going into that moment. I think we as a team, I think wanted to be in a position to where we could, try and win the game in the very end, and just happened to come down to PKs. And I think in that moment, after Elvis had finished off the game for us, so we were all celebrating together. I think it was really just a culmination of just like everything that we had been working for. I think that entire game, because it was a complete team effort from start to finish, and I think it was just something that I think I'll remember forever. I think me and the guys will always remember that moment, whether it's on the field, in the locker room afterwards, and that trip as a whole. It'll be really a fun memory to look back on.
And the next question I wanted to ask you was, it's a derby playoff game. The lone two Texas teams left professionally in the state of Texas. How do you guys just take that mental approach in knowing that there's only going to be one representative from the state of Texas representing the USL in the potential conference final?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a great game. I think whether we were playing San Antonio or another club, I think the fact that it's a derby game just makes it that much more meaningful for us. And we as a group know them very well, as they know us, just because we've played them multiple times throughout the regular season, and we even made a trip there during preseason. So I think this will be our sixth matchup, if you count the four in season and then the preseason matchup. And so I think it really just come down to, I think, the night and who's better prepared and who's going to really want to move on more. And as a team, I think we're flying high right now, and we have the belief within our group that we really can go all the way, just because of the staff and the players, and we're all really in this together. And I think it takes a whole army for 11 guys to go out on the field and compete, plus the guys who end up coming off the bench to help us finish out a game. And we're just excited for the opportunity to be continuing our season.
All right. Many thanks and good luck out there on Saturday.
Thanks a ton. Thank you.